jump on into it. Oh, water tastes so good, man. Water tastes so good. All right, I think we're live. Hello, hello, YouTube. Hello. Hello. We are live. All right, what is up, everyone? Welcome along to my watch-along for Practice 2 for the 2024 Formula 1 Mexico City Grand Prix. Practice 2, yes. I missed Practice 1, I'm sorry. I was with the Rebel Sim Racing team. We had something on today, so I could have probably got home for Creator Series Test Practice 1, but I decided I wanted to be with the team. So I missed Practice 1. Some shit went down in Practice 1. We had some rookies on track. We had a big crash, controversial crash. Yeah, Practice 2 is live now, and it's an hour and 30-minute long session. Yes, an hour and 30 minutes, because we've got normal practice, but they add an extra 30 minutes on because every team is required to use a Pirelli test tire for a certain amount of time, because they want to test some Pirelli tires. So they add 30 minutes on and require everyone to do like 15 laps. I don't even know the actual amount. I don't know. Anyways, if it's your first time watching a watch along, welcome in. This is how it works. You got my face over here. You got Twitch chat down here. You've got the live timings here, and you got the session timer down the bottom right that you'll be able to sync on up with. Anyways, the session's about to start, or it has started, just no one's out on track. Let me catch up on the mess I missed in chat. If you're over on YouTube, come join us on Twitch. We're live for every session over on Twitch. That's where the Twitch chat is. It's the main place to be. But obviously, if you're on Twitch, you can go watch on YouTube if you want. If you prefer YouTube broadcast, your choice. Anyway, so we've got in chat SGR. What's up, dude? Welcome to the stream today. Nixie, hello, hello. Gabriel, what is up? Firecat, how's it going? AV, hello, hello. Good evening, all my beautiful people. What is up? Nixie, congrats on VIP for the day. AGM, how's it going? Quinto, hello, hello. Hello, my fave streamer. Am I your fave streamer? I hope I'm your fave streamer. What's up, Cameron? How's it going, dude? You're up early. Wait, what's up? What, early? Yeah. What time is it for you? All right, let me get the timer up. 1 hour. Nope, that's 2. 1 hour, 29, 30 seconds. 3, 2. There we go. Timer's up. Sync on up with the timer. The timer's kind of small, but that's because it's so big with an hour clock on it. But yeah, I'm just going to finish catching up on chat, then we'll talk about Practice 1 and some other stuff. It's going to be interesting with a bit of a different Epi2, with it being 90 minutes and teams focusing on preparation, testing tires for 2025. Exactly. Couldn't have said it better myself. What's up, Molly? How's it going? Nilsson, hello. You should do the intro in Spanish. I did it just for you, Mr. Carr. I did it just for you. Ponden walk safe through the hood. Excuse me? You're a bit late. You missed everyone. What's up, Will? Yeah, like I said, I was with the sim racing team today. We had something on. So I could have rushed home, but I was also like not sure when we're going to finish. So I could rush home. And to be honest, I was told like I can go if I wanted to, but then I would have got home just before the session started, so I was just like, you know, I'll just chill with the team. I'll get some do some extra stuff with the team, and you know, it was good to see all the guys in real life, and like, you know, I've met all the guys. Yeah, I met all the guys from the team before, but it's very rare to actually see them, especially with the way F1 esports season is. So it was cool to just like chill with them, and like, you know, it makes it when next time you hop on stream together, it's a bit more natural, a bit more easy, you know what I mean? So that's the main reason. But yeah, they were going to dinner, and I could have joined them for dinner, but they all wanted to go to their hotels because not all of them live in London. Obviously, only a couple of us do. So they're going to go back to the hotel and then shower and then go out for dinner. So I was like, I'm going to have to wait in the hotel lobby, wait half an hour. Then we go get food. I was fucking starving. And I was like, I kind of want to stream Practice 2. So, yeah. And I already felt like I'd spoken to all the guys throughout the day anyway. So that's where I was. Nagito Trash. What's up, dude? How's it going? Viva Mexico. Reezy, what's up? Shanice, welcome to the stream. Also, Anna Floria, Victoria, F1 Doily, Tina Vega, Erori. Thank you guys with the offline followers. Welcome to the stream. Your Spanish is really good. Thank you. I flew to NZ to play BO6 early. We'd like to see it. Where'd the radio go? I thought it was the radio about to play. Congrats on 5 years, Ponden. Love your videos. Thank you, 2KZ. I appreciate it, man. Congrats to. Thank you, Nikito. Very nice. Congrats on 5 years. Thank you, Quinto. OG. Quinto, I think you are the highest subbed on the stream, right? 52 months. That man is crazy. My calendar said day 1/2, and I was confused. Wait, what? What's up, Big P? What's up, Menu? 5 years too many? This guy. I was talking to one of the drivers today. He was like, man, like, I've been doing F1 esports for 2 years, 3 years now. I was speaking to Tom Manley. He was like, I've done F1 esports for 3 years, 2 years now. And he's like, I feel like I'm just the same age. Like he feel, you know what I mean? Like, because he's been playing F1 esports for the same amount of time, like his life hasn't developed other than playing the F1 game. And I feel the same way with streaming. Like, I live in another country. You know, my content is so much better. I have more following. I have, you know, I work with a F1 team, but like, I still feel the same. I don't know if that's like a normal thing, but like, at least for me, like, it's still, you know what I mean? Like, I can't comprehend the 2021 season was 4 seasons ago. You know what I mean? I can't comprehend we've got one more season until the regs end. Like, I remember 2021 ending and going, wow. In 2026, who knows where I'll be? We've got new regs. We're only 1 year away from experiencing that. Like, that's crazy to me. But yeah, thank you again, everyone, for supporting me. Whether you've been watching my stream for 1 day, 1 week, 1 month, 1 year, or all 5 years, I really do appreciate all the support, every single one. Even if you just followed, even if you just type a message in chat, it means a lot to me. But yeah, like I said, we'll be celebrating 5 years tomorrow on stream, 10 a.m. BST. So morning time, British time. Yo, checkers on track. Crowds will cheer from. Love to see that. Despite his performances at the moment, you know, people are still going to back their driver, which is good to see. Which you didn't see, you know, in Canada. You didn't really see the Canadians backing Stroll and Latifi. You didn't really see the Americans backing Sargent, but Mexico, they love Checo. What was I saying? But yeah, tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. BST, that's when we're going to be doing a little bit of like a 5-year celebration. It's not like a special stream. Like in the past, I've done like a 28-hour special stream or like other stuff like that. Nothing special. It's just literally, we're just going to watch some old clips and discuss the past and stuff like that and do some open lobbies for fun. I'm doing an extra stream. But yeah, I wish I could have done it today, but again, I was with the team. So I would have loved to play Black Ops 6 this morning for the release. 5 years on from when I played COD Modern Warfare, but it is what it is. It is what it is. I remember that Steam message you sent me. Time flies, man. Oh, no. Oh, okay, don't worry. Paris. I thought Paris had a problem. It's just a bit of a stiff pedal. The message I sent you was it like, yo, I'm streaming, come watch? Because, yeah, dude, I used to be that guy. I used to be that guy that was like, I'm going to do everything to get as many viewers as possible. So I used to play Counter-Strike competitively. So when I first started streaming, I messaged all like the Counter-Strike homies or like friends and stuff being like, hey, I'm streaming. Please watch my stream. Because every viewer counts when it first started out. What's up, Chaz? How's it going, dude? They'll test C6 tire prototypes. C6 tire prototypes. So what's C6? Is that the softest compound? At Mexico? Really? Oh, what's the jelly flag for? Someone crashed? Oh, no. No, green flag. So I must just gone off. From what I understand, everyone who didn't drive in FP1 will have 30 minutes of free practice, while the others will need to do testing for the full 1.5 hours. Really? Crazy. What happened to your photos? My posters fell off the wall and I haven't had time to fix them. I've literally been flat out this week. 11 a.m. is it? Wait, is it 11 a.m. for you? Oh, yeah, true. What the fuck? Oh, good time for New Zealand. Wait, so what time is it in Australia? Oh, it's like 8 a.m. 9 a.m. That's pretty good. Maybe I'll just do midnight streams more often. Pre-neighbor knocking? No, surely not. Surely she doesn't knock for practice. I'm just talking, man. I'm just talking. Forza Fry, congrats on 5 years. Thank you, Canarino. My favorite Ponden moment throughout of the years is 2020, Turkey 2020 last night reaction. That was my first ever, second ever? No, it was my first ever F1 watch. No, my first ever F1 watch along, I think, was Hungary. It was just a random Hungarian Grand Prix, I think. No, I think my first ever F1 watch along was Turkey 2020. Because I didn't do watch alongs in 2020. I think I just did the one. I can't remember now, but either way. That was pre-watch-along era. So, OG right there. On my Google Calendar, I've got all the races with times, and it said that this practice session was day 1/2, since it goes into tomorrow. Ah, I see. 2026, Ponden may have a girlfriend. We pray. Came in here during the 2021 season. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people came from the 2021 season. What time zone are you in? I'm in BST, so British time. What's up, Samuel? How's it going, dude? Welcome to the stream. Oh no. How have they had 2.5 hours and they still not feel, and Verstappen's ending still not feeling good? I've nearly got all my shit installed on my PC. Let's go. I'll be happy if Checo does well on his home GP. Yeah, I always share on the home heroes, and I mean even more so this weekend with it being Checo, you know, Red Bull driver. Dude, if Checo won at home, I don't know. I don't know. I would argue, maybe this is my Red Bull bias coming out. I would argue Checo winning the Mexico Grand Prix is just as hype, if not more hype, than Leclerc winning Monaco. I'll tell you why. Leclerc winning Monaco is hype because it's Monaco and it's his home Grand Prix. But obviously the Ferrari was capable of getting pole and winning. I wouldn't say they were expected, but they were favorites to do that weekend. It was fucking hype. Checo winning Mexico, right? Red Bull aren't favorites this weekend. Well, we don't know. I haven't actually looked at practice one time, so I guess I'll have a look in a sec. I don't think they're favorites this weekend. Checo fucking is on a stinker run at the moment. And he's never won his home Grand Prix, just like Leclerc. If he wins his home Grand Prix, that will be fucking hype. And that would just be so good. We'll have another winner in F1 this season, and it's Checo at his home Grand Prix. I'd love that. What's up, Lolly? My first race is Bahrain 2021. Damn, so many OGs. I watched a race reaction when uploaded on YouTube, but thought I would actually check out stream files. Well, I appreciate you tuning in, Samuel. I'm glad. I'm glad you tuned in. Max is really not happy there. Oh my god, not another practice session in the bin. But yeah, appreciate watching the videos, though, and appreciate you tuning into the stream. Is Perez still likely to announce his retirement after this race? I don't know if likely is the right word. If he does, then I guess we kind of know he's got 3 races left of the season. If he doesn't, then it's still up in the air what happens next season. So Poochie, imagine C6 tires are still like super subs. That's what I thought. Aren't they super subs? Has Red Bull Racing done their rookie FP1 yet? I think they've done one with Hudger, right? Or Liam? Can't remember now. Will Liam even count because he's done more than 2 races? I don't even know. What's up, Aston Masters? Meerkan, Samuel, thank you guys for the follows. All right, let's talk a bit about FP1. Someone give me a rundown of what's happened in FP1. I didn't even watch the highlights. I didn't look at the live timings. I don't know anything. Okay, this is a long session. Next time we're on ad break, I'm watching the free practice highlights. Next time Sky goes to ads, I'm watching the highlights. And then I'm going to look at the live timings. Oh. I don't hear anything wrong with Max's engine. But he's also a pro, so... Break by wire failure. Anyways, in practice 1, we had the... So, we had a big argument in the apartment. Me and Luke think it's primarily Albon's fault. Hannah and Jet thought... By the way, Jet's the friend staying with us at the moment. Hannah and Jet thought it was primarily Ollie's fault. I think we all agreed it was just unlucky. Like, Behrman shouldn't have been there, but it wasn't that bad. And Albon could have avoided it, but at the same time, it's just unlucky. But yeah, we had a big discussion about who's primarily at fault. Yeah, I think Behrman's at fault. I think Albon's at fault. I'll tell you why. Again, I think it's just unlucky, but I think it's Albon's fault because, look, was Behrman potentially in the way? Maybe. But Albon's come around the corner. He's come down the straight, seen Behrman. Come around the corner, seen Behrman. Come around the corner, seen Behrman. Lifted, knowing that his car's going to, like, suck to the ground. Hits the curb, spins into Behrman, which is unlucky. But, like, why didn't he slow down? Why didn't he slow down off the curb? Why didn't he steer away from Behrman? Why didn't he just do that same thing, but instead of taking the wider racing line, just go down the thing? But the thing is, Behrman did get out of the way, he just pretty much went, oh no, Albon's gonna, Ollie's gonna impede me, and then just spun and crashed. So yeah. Oh, I ain't gonna lie, I let out a fart with that. What is happening this weekend? How is he in the wall 13 minutes in to the session? Wait, where is that? Oh, it's the exact same spot Ollie and Albon crashed, but he's gone off to the right instead of hitting a car. I ain't gonna lie, guys. The last 24 hours, I cannot stop farting. Like, I cannot stop farting. I actually need to Google, like, what the fuck's happening. So yeah, I kind of got a bit scared and farted when he crashed. But yeah, why? How's this happen? That's crazy. Oh, he's limping. Oh, he's injured himself, I think. I think he's injured himself. Look at him. Oh, I don't think he's good. Oh, oh no, he's hurt his leg. Oh shit. He's actually hurt his fucking leg. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Could Antonelli be racing this weekend? I hope he's okay. Oh my God. How have the commentators not realized? He's like bending over the pit wall. He's hurt. He's really hurt. Oh my God. I hope he's okay. I think his leg is fucked. Oh, he's walking now. He's walking now. Okay, he seems okay now, but when he first got out of the car, if you weren't watching him when he first got out of the car, he was like, whoa, whoa, and like leaning on the barrier and shit. And like the way he limped over to the barrier was crazy. It looked like he was seriously hurt. I want to see how he's done this. Yeah, this is going to be a long red flag. Got to clear up the crash and fix the barrier. And obviously they move a bit slower during a practice session. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. He's mounted too much curb. Oh yeah, that's a big shunt. That's a big shunt. I want them to stay. I want them to show after he hopped out of the car. Yeah, look, way too much curb. Completely unbalanced the car. It doesn't look like a serious impact, but the way he got out of that car, I think he's definitely hurt himself in some way. But I remember Daniel in Netherlands, no one knew he actually hurt himself until like after practice. So what's that? Yeah, they're not showing me out of the car, which means it was kind of bad. Oh my lord. Sorry, I was just writing a tweet. Taka, thank you for the follow on the stream. Alright, what have I missed in chat? Will we be watching Gold Coast? Oh, well, no, it's at a poor time for me. I love having the races late at night here in the UK means I can watch them after work instead of recording them and not looking at my phone. Yeah, no, I agree. I think, well, I don't like it for streaming and making content, but like back home, I liked having F1 at the end of the day because it's like, it doesn't interrupt my day, you know what I mean? Okay, I like it. Liam's not a rookie. I'm going to put out a tweet soon, but I want to hear your guys' opinion in chat. What is Liam's rookie season? Is Liam's rookie season the 5 races he filled in 2023? Is it the 6 races he does this season, halfway through the season, or no, but 60% of the way through the season? Or is it next year, his full season? Because technically, his rookie season technically is next season. A rookie season is when you do over half the races and you're a full-time driver. So he could end up having his rookie season in a Red Bull. So his tops card, he won't have a tops card this year. Actually, to be fair, the 2024 tops cards have just come out. I bought a box, by the way. 2024 cards just came out. Liam won't be in it. So his rookie card will be next season. Gonna have to get my Liam Lawson rookie card. Spurs, I read that. We got read that. Where's that up to? Albon, for my opinion, if Albon, oh, they got a little sheet up to block the cameras. That's interesting. Albon more at fault if you had to choose one, in my opinion. Albon 65, 35 Bearman. Long red flag coming for that barrier. Yeah. Looks like a very snug crash, to be fair. No, I think that was pretty hard. He'll be fine if a car's not dangerous these days. Just the way he got out kind of scared me, man. Looks like a characteristic of the car over the curb. Same thing as Austin. Sorry, I know I missed a few messages. I'm just catching up. Apparently, Ferrari limited engine power here because they have small turbos. Right, medical center. Can they choose for themselves if they want to go? No. If so, every driver wears like biometrics. If the G-force exceeds a certain amount, they have to go to the medical center. Obviously, they can choose to go if it's below the amount, but if it's over a certain amount, I don't know what the amount is, they have to go to the medical center. 2025 rookie this season, next season, full season next year. Okay, I'm glad we're on the same page because I feel like I'm going to next year as a Liam Lawson fan say, this is his rookie season, and I cannot be bothered with the TikTok, YouTube, even Twitch comments of, this isn't his rookie season. It is, because if you calculate his 5 races in 2023 with his 6 races this season, it's still not a full season. So coming into 2025, he's still not completed a full season. So not until we get to the halfway point can you probably start classing him not a rookie anymore. But technically the whole season is rookie season. That's my logic, at least. Next year he's a rookie despite doing 10 races. If a season's 24 races and he's only done 11 races, then yeah, I think next season is still rookie season. If he did 2 12-race seasons, I wouldn't say next season is a rookie season. Technically, it would be. But at that point, he's done a whole season worth of Grand Prix. So the crash looks like he got stuck on a gap. Yeah, we're going to head to bed now as I've got work tomorrow, but have fun watching the rest of FP2 if they can watch along tomorrow. Catch you later, Samuel. Appreciate you tuning in, man. And yeah, hopefully we'll see you again soon. Otherwise, you'll see me on the YouTube vids. JHCA, thank you for the follow. Lawson in seeing a Red Bull car next year. I hope, man. I hope. Kevin to make his debut. That was the first thing I thought when I saw George Limping. I consider Liam a reserve driver currently. He's just in the grid. Yeah, I mean, he's a full-time driver now. It's just for 6 races. Wait, they're going to extend it? Why would they extend the barrier? I guess fair enough. Okay, well, this is kind of throwing a spanner in works in practice. I was ready to talk about everything that happened in practice 1. We'll watch this for a little bit longer, and then we'll watch the practice 1 highlights. The non-rookie reserves is cooking. Red Bull better sign Liam before another constructor snatches him. I don't even think about that. No, I think Liam's really committed to Red Bull. I think Liam knows the Red Bull environment. He knows the car. He knows, you know what I mean? Like, I think that's important. Like, it's important to know the people you're working with. And yeah, unless like Mercedes, Ferrari, McLaren, any of those top teams come to him, I think if he's going to be at a midfield back market team, he wants to be at VCarb because he knows that gives him a potential to be at Red Bull. Being at a Haas doesn't give you the potential, or Stake doesn't give you the potential to be at a higher team. Unless you leave that team. Whack. Anyways, look at the timings. I'm all over the place today. Look at the timings. I want to look at the rookies. So Antonelli was 1.2 seconds off his teammate. LOL. Pato was only 0.3 off of Piastri. That's respectable. Dragovic was 0.2 off of his teammate. That's respectable. Schwartzman was 9/10 off his teammate. Not respectable. But that's it. We can't really compare Ollie because in the mud. All right. Oh! All right, back to the Watchalong screen. Did I miss anything while I was watching that F1? I'm assuming, I know we're still on red flag. But yeah. Modesto, name of the raid, dude. I appreciate it. I was your stream. And Fever, thank you so much for the 49-month resub, dude. I appreciate it. I'm sorry I was late to that sub, but thank you, dude. Thank you. I hope you've been doing well. Sir. I hope you've been doing well. She's scaring me. Get her off my screen. I don't know why. The kind of skull makeup scares me, man. Maybe I'm weird. Alright, what's up to in chat? Dirty air plus lift plus curb made him spin. Could George be out for the weekend if he's hurt from that crash? Could be. He could be. I mean, that was my first thought was, could he be out? The reputation that George is creating for himself is not good. I really like him, but he needs to stop making the mistake. I completely agree. You don't know who's the third commentator on Sky? Anthony Oh, right now it's Felipe Dragovic. You got Felipe Dragovic. I think is it Ant and Crofty? My view is there are more than one drivers on the track. You can't just disappear because someone else appears. My view is there are more than one driver on the track. You can't just disappear because... So you're saying Albon shouldn't just expect cars to disappear on track? That's what you mean? Because I agree. He lost at least half an hour. I feel like since it's quali, Ocon wasn't going to lift off like Albon could have. That's true. Upon watch up you do, yeah, we're back. I mean, there's still red flags, so nothing's happening. Yeah, I completely forgot, because obviously on Twitch you can watch YouTube videos. It's still copyrighted, but there's no like auto bots to take you down, right? On YouTube, it's copyrighted, and they have bots, so it's just like, you know, at the end of the day, like, it's up to F1 if they want to take down a live stream for watching YouTube videos, but 99% of YouTube videos are fine on YouTube because it's free to watch. But yeah, on YouTube, because of the auto detection, it just automatically takes down your stream. But for some reason, my stream's chilling. And I watched the video, so I don't know how that worked. Maybe I can watch a one-off video. I don't know. I have to go back in the VOD and see what happened. Maybe the VOD will get fucking taken down. But the stream's good. Hey, Ponden, first time I've caught the stream. Oh, that was Samuel in chat earlier in YouTube chat. CR7, what's up? Wim Henson, hello. Bumbotchas, it's Swift. How's it going, guys? FP2 is on. Yeah, I know FP2 is on, but they were red flagged. Maybe I'll put the red flag. Maybe I'll put the red flag thing up. Ooh. Oh, I can have both up. Yo, I should have done that ages ago. It's green now. Oh. Poo. Whatever tire they're currently testing must be pretty soft because Sainz was 3 out of 5 off of last year's pole. Wait, you mean 0.3 off? Ooh, Mario from Pirelli. I usually like this in Mario. Oh wait, I'm so delayed. What the fuck? Okay, we're good now. Cars coming out, yeah. Wait, the sessions resume, but they're still stuck on the pit lane. Maybe just drove on hard, yeah, and he got taken out 5 minutes in, so. If I'm gonna come for you for that millisecond you showed, facts. Nah, it's weird. I'll see what happens. This is my first time doing that. Maybe it's a good test. It's only a practice session, so it's a good test. Alright, well, I can turn the red flag off after figuring out that I actually had that to be able to use. Alright, we've got a whole practice session left, technically. Max getting out of his car. No, getting back in his car. Getting in his car. Monza. With him say it's likely Albon will miss the start of FP2 as his car needs extensive repairs. Has he come out yet? No. Do you guys reckon Albon will come out this sesh? Get your predictions in. Coffee speaking facts about the stupid tire test. Wait, what happened? I missed what he said. So I kind of zone out the commentary sometimes. Did George and Albon wreck from the same corner? Yeah, pretty much. Same section, at least. Williams aimed to get him out towards the end, right? He said how it's much better for the fans to do it behind closed doors and not GP breaking. Yeah, I agree. I think it kind of ruins the... I think it ruins it for everyone. Like, we don't know where the teams are actually placed coming into qualifying because, I mean, I guess it's... They only do it on weekends with the street practice sessions. But, like, teams kind of choose to do the minimum amount of runs possible. Yeah. Okay, Bernie. I mean, actually, to be fair, it's a fair question to ask. But she's saying Russell was on one of the 2026 tires. Is that why he crashed? But no, he mounted the fucking curb. That's why. That is why. Get off my screen! Do you guys keep having this shit Discord pop up at the top of your Twitch chat? It fucks me off. It's constantly popping up. What do you think about McLaren protesting against the penalty on Norris? I mean, at the end of the day, teams going to do everything they can in their power to get points. And if they can protest, use one of their, was it 3 protests to protest something to try and get points? Fair enough. I'm not going to say they're pussies or this, that, or the other, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, they're doing what the whole point of the sport. I don't think they're going to get anything from the protest. We've seen many times before in F1. If you protest, you need new evidence, new footage, new something that the FIA missed. If you're protesting just saying, I disagree, the FIA don't change their mind. The only reason they will change their mind is if you have something new to present to them. Yeah. Yo! Swell! Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. For some reason, I thought you were in Mexico for the Grand Prix. But I guess that was probably just your Instagram post from USA. How was it, though? How was your... Was it your first time at the track? I had to finish my stream early. I have to go get on the road for a video. All right, well, I'll let you go. But thank you so much for the raid. I do appreciate it. First time at Coda. That's sick. That's sick. Yeah, it looked like you and everyone had an awesome time. It's cool that F1 Experiences had you there. That's like really, really cool. Top-notch experience. But yeah, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in everyone from Spell's stream. My name is Ponden. I'm a content creator for Rebel Sim Racing. I do F1 content every session, every Grand Prix. So yeah, feel free to chill with me for the rest of the FP2. We'll be discussing everything. What's happened at Lando? Piastri here. I paid low. They did not. Oh, okay. When I saw your tweet, it was like, thanks F1 Experiences. I thought they invited you. Okay. Well, worth it. Was it worth it? Yeah, at least you can be honest. These curbs are wild, man. Yeah, especially through that section, man. You're carrying so much speed. Reaper Dark, what's up, dude? Mario. Got a ton of con. That's good. That's good. That McLaren camera is so sick. Oh, I didn't look. What one was it? Wait, I'll just rewind. Wait, they just had the normal T-cam on. They didn't have the gyro on. Oh, they did. Yeah, I agree. Sorry, I cut from the gyro to the normal cam, so I was confused for a sec. Excuse me. Oh, I just realized we've got 47 minutes left, so I can change back to the normal timer. Oh no, and not another engine problem for Max. What do you think Red Bull could take another engine pen for Max here? Send him to the back of the grid. Or 10th in the 10th on the grid. And have to come through the field. Oh my god. This is a very interesting Grand Prix. I don't know if you guys have been on Twitter, on TikTok, and seen all the, like, if Leclerc wins every race and Max and Lando retire from one, Leclerc wins the championship. But, you know, I've said that. I've said it all along. Look, do I think Max is going to win this championship? Yes. But one retirement from Max, who knows? Who knows? And this could be it. This could be it. P1 Tommy is complaining about not being able to hear commentary and code a general admission. Yeah, I paid 550 Australian dollars, which, depending on who you are, you might say that's a lot, not a lot of money. At the time, I think that's a good amount of money. I think it was a good deal, but I think it's still a good amount of money to spend on tickets to a sporting event. And the volume in my grandstand was, you could not hear it. You could only hear it when there was no cars on track. So essentially it was pointless unless, you know, it's in between sessions and they're fucking waffling. Second off, I hate the on-track commentary. Like, just give us Sky Sports, just give us like proper commentary. I don't know, the commentators just fucking suck. In Vegas, the commentators were so loud, like my ears were bleeding, and they had one of these old American like NASCAR commentators. He was unbearable, like unbearable. He pronounced every driver's name wrong. He waffled more than Danica Patrick. Like, he sucked. So both times I've been to a track, the audio sucks. I don't think you go to a Grand Prix and expect good audio. I feel like it's such an easy thing to get right. Good speakers, good commentators, it'll make it so much better. What I did on the Sunday at the Vegas race, though, was I got the little Amex American Express little commentary things. Honestly, that might be other than the fact that I was freezing cold, because Vegas weather in a grandstand was free. If you're going to Vegas, by the way, wear like 9 layers. It was fucking freezing at 2 a.m. in Vegas at that time of the year. Anyways, other than that, there was the best sporting experience I've had because I had commentary. It's my first time ever watching a live sporting event at the event with commentary in the grandstand. Maybe it was just the Vegas race was cracked, but it was like, I had Alex Jackson in my ear. I had the screen in front of me. The screen fucking sucked in Vegas as well. But like, I felt like I knew everything that was going on when the crowd cheered. I knew what it was great. It was great. So yeah, I feel like it sucks to hear that someone else has had a bad experience with the speakers at the track and another Grand Prix. But at this point, I would say don't go to a Grand Prix if you like hearing commentary and expecting to hear commentary in the crowd. You've got to get your own form of commentary somehow. If Red Bull can't fix the issues, then they probably have to get an engine from him. Yeah, potentially. Listen, F1 TV commentary at the Dutch GP this year really needed it. Yeah. What about AirPods and F1 TV app? Is that a thing? I didn't even know that was a thing. To be fair, I didn't bring my AirPods to the track, but maybe next time I could. Yeah, excuse for Code to be shit's a full-time track. Yeah, that as well. True, actually, true. Vegas and Albert Park. Makeshift tracks. So you're gonna have problems, but no reason for Coda not to have one. Poochhead, I have a question for you. Poochhead's a very mysterious man in chat. Poochhead, Max, Lando, Leclerc. Who do you want to win the championship? Actually, that could go for anyone in chat. Who do you want to win the championship out of the three? And I don't mean, oh, who do you want to win the championship? Because I feel like everyone will just say their favorite driver. Like, I want to know, like, with at this point in the season with the points we have, who would you be most satisfied with winning the championship? Because, like, as a fan, I want Max to win. As a F1 fan, I want Max to win. Because I think he deserves it the most. I think Lando's bottled it. I think Ferrari made too many mistakes at the start of the year. But I would love Leclerc to win. Just the story of, like, not being in the championship contention. Like, think about all the graphics F1 have made this year about the title battle is on, and Leclerc's not been in any of them. He got ranked 8th. He got ranked 8th on Tomo's viewer rankings. Tomo's viewers, aka F1 fans on Twitter, voted Leclerc 8th best driver of the season. For him to then win the championship would be a big fuck you. But I think Max did it the most, and I would want Max to win. I'm a neutral fan. I'd say Leclerc for the late title charge. So, like, Kimi, fair enough. Max, Liam Lawson. I agree, Liam. Lando, Max Leclerc, Max Leclerc winning 2025. Norris, but I would be okay with Max. Max is carrying a non-great car. Yeah, Max, but Leclerc would be sick too, Max. What's up, Karen? Bottom of the stream. Max, but Leclerc will turn the world upside down. Next year should be so juicy. I'm so excited for next year, man. You don't understand. Like, I don't know, man. I feel like this year was a great season. I'm really annoyed that I missed half the season, but I'm glad I missed the first half of the season and not the second half, because I feel like, I mean, to be fair, the mid part of the season that I missed, like Austria, Monaco, Silverstone was fantastic, but obviously the start of the season we just had Red Bull win, blah, blah, blah. But next year's gonna be so good, man. I'm so happy I'm like now settled into my new house. I've got, you know, I'm gonna, over the winter break, I'm gonna be, you know, sorting out all my stuff for next year, because like I feel like I returned to streaming and I've been making content again. Like YouTube's been going well, been doing some short form posts and whatnot, but it's kind of like, all right, let's get the season out of the way. Like I'm doing a lot of like testing and experimenting and just kind of like getting back into the groove of things. I'm so excited for next year because I just feel like I'm going to be there from the start of the season, just like I have been all the previous years. But we've got the final season of the new regs. We've got fucking 5 to 6 new rookies on the grid. We've got, I think it's going to be a 3-way fight in the championship with Merck on the edge, getting a few points. Who knows where Aston Martin are going to be. I think we're going to have a cracking midfield battle. Yeah, 24 races. It's going to be good. I'm so excited. I think this year was the year of off-track drama. The breaking news, the rumors, this and the other with some good races. Next year, I think, is going to be top tier. Maybe I'm just gassing it up, but I mean, there's a trend with F1 getting good at the end of regs. So, as a fan, Lando was clear, but I feel something crazy would happen would have to happen for Max to not win, even with the current rate of the car. Yeah, I mean, look, Singapore's a prime example. If he didn't get second in Singapore, maybe the conversation's there. But he got second in Singapore, their worst track. So it's just like, as long as he can keep maximizing the car, he's chilling. I'm expecting Kimi Antonelli to be a real title contender next year. Really? I don't think the Merc's going to be good. I think the Merc is poo right now. But again, who knows? Maybe show up next year, McLaren suck, and Mercedes is good. So you never know. Bro said summer break. So do you use UK? Oh, absolutely. Max got a problem on the Red Bull car. Yeah. Still down with that. I wake up on Ponden's live peak weekend. Let's go. I'm in a really good mood today. I don't know what it is. I'm just so you know, I can't stop farting today, and I'm on the verge of shitting my pants every time I fart. But other than that, I'm feeling really good. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just because I've had like a long, good day, and I've got home and I've had a shower and I've gone live and I'm feeling good. But yeah. Do you know what it might be as well? I got everything ready for my stream last night. Everything. So all I had to do was sit down on my desk and click live. Usually it's like, oh, I need to do this. I need to get this graphic ready. I need to get this ready right before the stream goes live. And then I'm like stressed. But maybe because I did it all early. I'm feeling good. Do you think Merc will be good again in 26? Or do you think it's beginning of the end? 26? Do you mean 25? Or do you actually mean 26? Because I think 2025, I don't think they're going to be good. 2026, who knows? Red Bull could be the worst team on the grid in 2026. You know what I mean? We just don't know. But trends show top teams are going to be the top teams in 2026. The worst teams are going to be the worst teams in 2026 with the new regs, the way it is. The only teams I think will have a turnaround in 2026 is Audi. Could be better because they've got more money getting pumped, just like Aston did a few years ago, but that's about it. Popcorn consumption for 2025 season is going to be like exactly. What's up? Asian? Is it meant to be Asian skills? Maybe I have to pronounce your name. Going back to the... No, you're from the Raider. You're from Swellstream. Welcome on in. You're releasing stress-free fast, dude. I don't know what it is, man. I don't know what it is. Ladies to the party, are they all testing the same compounded tires or is it a mix? I'm not sure how it works. Last year or in previous years, how it worked was you have an hour and a half of practice and 30 minutes of the practice is meant to be allotted technically to practice. But you can use that 30 minutes however you want. So they pretty much give everyone like 15 minutes. They pretty much say everyone must do 15 laps on this tire. Unless you fucking crash. And you can do it whenever you want. But I think it's a bit different this year. So if anyone has 100% confirmation of how it works this year, then let me know. But according to this, everyone's on the test tire. So it seems like you must all be on the test tire for 90 minutes. Maybe they're going to use their soft tires at the end. Who knows? How's it going there, Red Crown? Welcome to the stream. Galaxy helmet this weekend is cool, but the Clay announcement video is incredible. Need to see that if you haven't. No, I haven't seen it. I'll do a Discord news rundown tomorrow before practice 3. Didn't have time today before practice 2. It can't be worse than what it is right now with Audi, right? I mean, they got Jonathan Wheatley, who I respect a lot. They've got Mattia Binotto, who I think is a shit team principal. He's not coming as a team principal. He's coming on as technical director, I believe. They got Hulkenberg, who I think is solid. Don't know who their second driver is going to be. They got Audi, big money. I think they're going to be good, but I don't think they're going to be Aston Martin, McLaren levels of turnaround. I think they're thinking more long term, but who knows? Who knows? In my opinion, Merc is either sacrificing next year with full versions of 2-6 or they'll fight for championship. No in between, yeah. I don't think they're going to be able to fight for the championship with the drivers they've got. I think Russell lacks the consistency and the championship experience, race winning experience. He's got 2 race wins under his belt, and he's only really fought for 3 race wins in his career. Like, the races he's won, he deserved to win. But other than the races he's won, he's not really fought for a win. You can argue Singapore. Okay, so he's got his 2 wins, Sao Paulo and Austria. But he wasn't even fighting for the win in Austria. So we'll take that off. He fought for the win in Sao Paulo 2022. He fought for the win in Singapore 2023. And he fought for the win in... That's about it. You know what I mean? Like, he's never really fought for the win. So to win a championship, you need to win a lot of races, and he just doesn't have that race winning experience. And we've seen with Lando this year. Oh my god, they're just full on showing Red Bull's flaw. We've seen this year with Lando how important it is to have that experience under your belt. Again, it's not me saying Russell's a bad driver or Lando's a bad driver. It's just they lack that experience at the front of the grid. Yeah, and then you got Kimi Antonelli. He's not going to fight for a championship in his first year. I will eat my willy if Kimi is in the top 3 in the championship. Don't be wrong. Oh, Lewis Hamilton did it in 2007. Okay, he was at a top team. And he's a fucking beast. You know what I mean? He's a 7-time champ now. Looking back, like, this is not me taking away from Lewis. But I'm just saying, like, he's a 7-time champ now. Looking back, like, it's not out of the ordinary for a now 7-time champ to have done what he did in his first year. So for Kimi Antonelli to come in his first year and win a championship would be crazy stuff. Spa 24, but I'm still agreeing with you. True's forgot Spa this year, yeah. But yeah, so you got minimal experience. So I think even if Mercedes have a car, they have to have the best car on the grid, I think, for Kimi and Russell to fight for the championship. Something is burning, but don't think it's from my car. It smells like a brake pad. Says Ocon. Oofed. Is there any track you plan to go to next year? No plans next year. Obviously, I'd love to go to another Grand Prix with the team, like I've done the last 2 years. But no discussions about that yet. No idea of what Grand Prix I want to go to. It's still way too early for that. If I don't go to a Grand Prix with the team, maybe I'll go to Silverstone and make a more effort of it. But, like, it's a very privileged standpoint for me to say this, but, like, I've been to a few Grand Prix now in the paddock with the team. I've had that experience. And for me, the cost of going myself to a Grand Prix, to go in a grandstand, to watch cars go by, isn't worth it when I love making content. I love streaming. Does that make sense? Like, again, it's a very privileged standpoint to come from to say that, but you know, you kind of get used to something, and like, for me, it wouldn't warrant paying £800 to go in a grandstand to watch something that I've already watched. Like, but if it was my first experience, then 100%. Like in Australia 2022, I loved watching F1 for the first time. It's fucking amazing. I highly recommend going grandstand. I highly recommend going GA to a Grand Prix. And it's not me saying like, oh, once you're in the paddock, no, I'm never going GA. No, absolutely not. Like, I'd love to go GA again, but for the price it costs, like, I'm not only spending money to go to a Grand Prix, but I'm also not able to stream and make content, which I love doing. But yeah. Anyways, my point is, I'd love to go to Grand Prix next year. If maybe my mind will change, maybe some of my friends will be like, yo, we should go to Hungary, or we should go here, maybe, and you know, I'll consider it. Maybe I'll be able to go with a company, maybe I'll be able to go with the team again. Who knows? But nothing's planned yet. In other words, I'd love to go, but if it's on my own accord, probably not, just because I've been to F1. I've been to 4 races in the last 3 years, I think. 5 races in the last 3 years. And, like, I've kind of, had that experience. So I'd love to just, like, focus on content next year. Does that make sense? Do you think there's any possibility of Franco going to VCARB if Liam replaces Perez? Absolutely. Joe got engine problems. Joe's right though. Like, how if his engine's cutting, how's the team not detecting that? Also, how have we still got 30 minutes of practice left? My lord. What's I saying? I feel like Franco and Yuki would be a good team. No, I agree with you, Vicky. I agree. I think if Liam does go to Red Bull, or Yuki does go to Red Bull and replace Perez, and Perez decides to retire, or they drop Perez, I think Franco's a great option for VCARB. Although they would then have to be like, look, we're sacking off the Red Bull Junior program, or they'd have to rename the Red Bull Junior program to, like, I don't know. Technically, it's still a junior program. Maybe they just have to, like, make it more of like a, guys, this is not a guarantee into F1. This is like we're going to help support you in return for you doing marketing stuff for us and marketing the energy drink. Development program maybe, because junior sounds like it's the junior to the getting into F1. But if you're not guaranteed to get to F1, then sack that name off and call it something else. Because again, at the end of the day, people are like, what's the point of the Red Bull Junior program? These guys are literally getting paid by fucking an energy drink company to drive their dreams. Okay, look, they didn't get an F1, cool. But, like, Robert Schwartzman's not getting into F1 with Ferrari. Dragovic is not getting into F1 with Aston Martin. It's no fucking different. It's just one's called Red Bull Junior program. They got 8 drivers. But at the end of the day, I think what Red Bull do is they go, look, we're going to throw, I don't know how much money. Maybe they throw £300,000 at Arvid Lindblad when he's in F4. And they go, look, £300,000, we get our Red Bull logo in F3. We get to secure a driver who might be worth millions of dollars in the future. It's investment, right? They might lose £300,000 on Arvid. They might lose £300,000 on Tim Tramitz. They might lose £300,000 on Isaac Hudger, but they might gain millions of dollars from Liam Lawson, from Max Verstappen, from Daniel Ricciardo. So, yeah. I think that just renaming it might help. But yeah, so in other words, if they do end up signing Franco, they have to like make it more clear that this is more like a development program than a direct route to F1. But also, no, you know, like Marcus Armstrong was fucking sponsored by Ferrari. He never got to F1. Like it's not a guarantee. It's just for some reason Red Bull are like, oh man, they got so many drivers. Yeah, it's because they want to fucking secure everyone and hope that they're the next Max Verstappen. Let's be real. Russell should be in front in points over Hamilton right now. DNF and Silverstone, the win DQ, head-to-head in race and qualifying. George Lee. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Anyone who looks at the championship standings clearly does not watch the sport at all. Because, again, people say Sainz is a better driver than Leclerc because of his championship points and whatever season it was. Leclerc was literally like 14-7 in the qualifying and race to head-to-head. Leclerc clearly was a better driver. Just because Sainz didn't have many retirements and got more points in the races he did well doesn't make him a better driver. You know what I mean? Like, but yeah. Anyway, that's a conversation for another day. I agree with you about George. We still don't know what Russell does in a consistent race-winning car, but boy, he has a lot of talent. Oh no, I love Russell. I think Russell has that attitude of, like, okay. I don't know about you guys. I feel like some drivers care more and less than others. Lewis Hamilton, I think, is George Russell. George Russell is Lewis Hamilton back in the day. Like, super dedicated. I feel like drivers like Max Verstappen, he's naturally talented and he's put in the hours. Max Verstappen put in the hours. When he was karting as a kid, his dad would be like, one more lap, push him out in the cold, you know what I mean? He was driving all the time. Man's got the hours. I don't know, and this isn't a diss towards Max. I don't think Max has the dedication like the other drivers. In terms of training, simulator work, in terms of spending that extra time with the engineers, you know, that extra 10%. I don't think he's got that, but he makes it up in talent, you know? Like, you can even look at Max's body, for instance, right? That you can tell he doesn't train as much as, say, like a Pierre Gasly or a Charles Leclerc or a Lando Norris, right? But he's naturally talented. George Russell, I feel like George Russell the type of guy, like, he wakes up in the morning and he goes, I'm not going to eat that donut. I'm not going to eat that donut at the buffet because that might affect me. I'm going to sit on my laptop and watch all the race highlights from the previous years. You know what I mean? Like I feel like he's that guy that goes the extra length to make sure everything is in place. So I feel like he will be a champion one day. Just not at the moment. Someone said that Franco brings as much money as Perez from sponsors. I think that's complete cap. You're telling me Sergio Perez, multiple race winner in Red Bull Racing, one of the biggest brands in the world, from Mexico, one of the biggest countries in the world. I mean, so is Argentina, but still. Mexico, been in the sport for years and years with so many fans. You're telling me he brings the same amount of sponsors as Colapinto, who is only just made it to F2, got rushed promoted to F1. He must have a fatty Argentinian sponsor. Because, no, it's a complete cap. You're telling me Checo brings in Kit Kat, in Disney, in Telcel, in Patron, and Colapinto's sponsors that I've never heard of bring in the same amount of money? Either Checo's got a shit manager who brings in no money, or Colapinto has some fucking crazy backing. So I think that's complete cap. Do I think Franco has the potential to bring in the same amount of money as Yuki and Liam? Absolutely. But not Checo. The whole reason Red Bull were keeping Checo, apparently, to a degree, is because of how much he brings into the team. Marketing-wise, t-shirt sales. I don't think people are going to go buy a fucking Franco Colapinto jersey as much as Checo. Red Bull welfare program. Why is Alonso racing over? No, actually, I saw that. I didn't really talk about it on stream. I was too distracted, but yeah. How's the breakers after triple header? I think it's a 2-week break. There's a triple header to end. 3 weeks? Or depends what your definition of 3 weeks is. It's 2 weeks of 2 weekends of no F1. Technically 2.5 because it's half a week to the next race, but it's like Brazil ends and then it's 1 weekend, 2 weekend, and then it's race week. That's how I determine weeks off. And Vegas is a day early as well. It's on a Thursday, remember? Sorry, I'm catching up on YouTube chat as well. I missed a few messages. Sorry, Reaper Dark and James Tony. If there's one track you would want to go to that you haven't been to, what track would it be? Monaco. I've been to Monaco. This summer holidays, I went with some friends to Monaco. We did a 1-day trip to Monaco. Not during the Grand Prix or any racing. Loved it. So maybe I'm like less inclined to go to Monaco now that I've seen how small it is, now that I've experienced the city. Maybe I'm less inclined to go during a race weekend. But like, if a company came to me and said, what Grand Prix do you want to go to? I'd probably say Monaco. A Grand Prix I want to go to for the Grand Prix experience, surprisingly, Saudi Arabia. I love Jeddah. The track, of course. And I've never been to the Middle East. I would like to see what the Middle East culture is like. I've heard very good things about the Middle East, specifically Saudi Arabia. I've heard not so good things. The media make it out like it's this terrible country. I kind of want to make my own opinion, and I'd like to go to the Middle East and just have that experience, you know what I mean? So I'd probably say like Saudi, I'd probably say Monaco, and I really like the vibes of Coda. I've never been to Texas before. I've never been to Austin, but I've been to America before. So again, maybe I'm less inclined to go to America because I've been there before. Yeah. But I've been to 4 Grand Prix now. Melbourne is still my favorite, and I still think like I'm a critic. When I eat food, I watch a movie, I watch a TV show, I go to an event, I like think, oh, I could do that better, or that should be better, or this is not great, this is great. Melbourne, I don't think there's anything I can say about Melbourne that is bad. Like, okay, maybe no, honestly, I can't think of anything about, and it's not biased at all. Like, everything about, ask me anything about the Australian Grand Prix and I can tell you why it's good. Like, it's in a city. Public transport is amazing. Actually, there is a negative. Accommodation is so hard to get in Melbourne. But if you can get accommodation, great. It's in the city. Public transport is free and so easy to get in and out of the city. It becomes more like a, all right, Grand Prix during the day, city at night, compared to, say, Silverstone. It's Grand Prix all day, fucking camp in a shitty tent. If that's your vibe, fair enough. You're just in Silverstone. You're just at the Grand Prix. It's not about being in the city. That's why I love about Street Circuit so much. So yeah, if you're thinking about a Grand Prix and money's not a problem, because obviously it's a lot, takes a long time to travel to Australia. Australia is elite. My ranking, right? I don't think I've talked about this on the stream before. So if you don't know, I've been to 4 Grand Prix. I've been to Australia twice, 2022 and 2023. 2022, I was in the grandstands. 2023, I was in the paddock. I've been to Las Vegas in 2023. I was in the grandstands. And I've been to Austria, and that was in the paddock in 2024. If I had to rank all 4 Grand Prix, P1, Australia, by far. P2, I'm going to say for the F1 experience, is Austria. P3 is Vegas. P4 is Silverstone. I was very let down by Silverstone, personally. Yeah. That's not me saying you should go to Silverstone. It's just for the price and what you have to deal with. I think it would be better to fly to a European country. If you lived in Silverstone, in England, it'd be better to fly to a European country. It would be cheaper, and you'd probably have a better experience. Do you just hear my stomach then? That was the loudest right. There's something brewing in my stomach right now, man. It is not good. Where's up to in chat? Franco doesn't bring the same money as Checo, but Carlos Slim said he'd pay for a whole bunch of Checo retires. Who's Carlos Slim? How long is the break? Oh, I read that. I mean, it's more genetic / makeup with Max than anything. He clearly has trained a lot. It just doesn't show like Leclerc. Yeah, no, true. No, that's what I mean. I think, like, you don't have to be muscly. But what I mean is, like, Max knows what's important to drive an F1 car, and that's what he focuses on. Whereas drivers like Leclerc or Gasly, they'll do that extra little bit. You know, they'll focus on their diet. They'll focus, or more on their diet, I should say. They'll focus more on their training. Albon's still on track. Oofed. The historic Grand Prix in Monaco is so fun to experience. Yeah, me and my housemates were discussing maybe we go to Monaco for Formula E or maybe even the historic Grand Prix instead. So we can still have that Monaco experience, but not have to spend that money on F1. But at the end of the day, I don't think it matters if it's Formula E or historic Grand Prix. Monaco's just expensive. But it would be cool to maybe like stay in Nice and travel in. The train's not too bad. The only problem with that is the last train is at midnight. So you have to kind of like rush out of the city before midnight. You said the speakers earlier were bad about... True, the speakers were bad about... Yeah, that's a problem. But again, that's every Grand Prix. It's more like a bonus if it's there, you know what I mean? I'd like to go to Belgium GP the most. Yeah, I think Belgium could be cool. Again, I think the same problem with Silverstone. It's the middle of bumfuck nowhere. So if you're camping or like don't mind traveling in every day, cool. But you are kind of restricted to that Grand Prix for the weekend. Whereas something like Hungary, even that's not a street circuit, but you still can go to Budapest at night. I wouldn't go to Middle East because I don't like the heat. Yeah, true. But Jeddah, nighttime, aircon, could be good. I usually try to book F1 arcade watch party tickets for Silverstone. Yeah, that'd be fun. That'd be fun. Maybe I'll do that actually. Maybe next year I will do a live IRL watch along from F1 arcade if I don't go to a Grand Prix. I want to start IRL streaming some stuff anyway. So maybe I set up my watch along screen to be able to do that. It won't be like the full authentic experience of me like being able to like. I mean, to be fair, the on race day. Actually, no, on race day I do the build up beforehand. I was gonna say like Friday and Saturday it's a bit more like chill and we like chat and watch videos and stuff. Can't really do that if I'm at like a fucking another place, but yeah. Silverstone is in the middle of nowhere and it costs so much to go there, dude. From the trains to the bus to the fucking food at the track to the expense of the track to the amount of people there. Everything about Silverstone, almost everything about Silverstone I disliked. And I don't know how to explain this. Like, if it was my first time at an F1 Grand Prix and I went for one day, I'd be like, this is fucking sick. But after 2, 3, 4 days, holy shit, I'd be sick of it. Well, how do I explain it? Like it's hard. It depends on your mindset. Like, you're grateful that you're there and able to see F1, But when you're paying £200 for a GA ticket or whatever it is, and you're stuck looking at someone's head in some mud, you know what I mean? After spending 6 hours to get to the track, holy fuck, man. Nah, it's just not for me. I just think Grand Prix like Spa or Silverstone just aren't for me for the having to travel in. To be fair, like I went to Austria and that was with the team that's in the middle of fucking nowhere. But that track was just, first off, it's smaller, so it's really easy to get around. The facilities were really good. To be fair, I didn't really go in the fan zone, so I can't like really compare it, but it was just good. It was just good. I'd love to go to Melbourne, Silverstone, and Zandvoort. I think they're top of my list. I feel Spa and Monaco also up there. I'd love to go to Coda. For me, it's the cost that's stopping. Oh yeah, the F1's so expensive now. They can just rack up the prices because, you know, we're all diehard fans and we'll spend whatever money it is to go. You know what I mean? Like, I was very lucky to get a free grandstand ticket to the Vegas Grand Prix, but I still had to spend shitloads of money on a flight, on flights, shitloads of money on a hotel, on food, on drink. If I had to pay for the ticket as well, holy fuck, like it's just impossible. F1's just so expensive. I think Vegas would be cheaper this year, but still gonna be expensive. Zandvoort was the race I wanted to go to, but they took away F2 from it. And if I go to a Grand Prix, I want it to be at least one F2. Yeah, if not both F2 and F3. Yeah, another positive Melbourne. You got F2 and F3 and supercars on that weekend. I'd love to go watch Indy 500 too. Yeah, one day I'd love to go watch Indy 500 and Daytona 500. I've seen a NASCAR race in real life. I don't know. It's weird. I've watched NASCAR in real life, but I don't really consider that I've watched NASCAR in real life. I went and watched NASCAR at the Coliseum. If you're a NASCAR fan, you know what that is. Essentially, it's the smallest, shortest track on the calendar, and it's not even a real championship race. It's just like a pre-season race. Yeah. It was, no. I ain't gonna lie. I just said something. I'm not gonna lie. I just said whatever. What did I just say? Because I literally said what I said. I cannot remember what I just said. And I was gonna say like a follow up to what I just said. I cannot remember. I read Chris's message in the chat and just lost full. Yeah, it was good. It was good. How's it going, Chris? Yeah, it went well today. It was fun. It was good to just chill with all the guys and like, you know, get to know them a bit better than just behind a screen. Carlos is Checo's godfather. Zandvoort was the race I wanted. Wait, Carlos, Checo's godfather, would pay Colapinto, really? Zandvoort was the race I wait, I read that. On Sunday, if it gets packed, so unless you have a VIP ticket in F1 Arcade, you won't get a seat if you arrive late, right? If you want to go to F1, the racing and see an entertaining race, then Silverstone is good. But if you want to go for the experience of an F1 race, it's far better to go abroad, yeah. Can you imagine your tent getting flooded in the middle of the night? Yo, the amount of people who told me their flunt got tunted. Their tent got flooded this year is crazy. I think most racing is just better on TV. You miss too much sitting on a seat at the track. Oh, absolutely. But again, that's why I feel like when I go to my experience with Grand Prix is I'm there to experience the Grand Prix. I'm not there to watch cars. I'm not there to watch the race. I'm not there to watch qualifying. I'm there to watch cars fly past in front of me and admire the sound, the smell, and the look of the cars. I'm there to experience the crowd. And I'm there to experience all the on-track activities. And most importantly for me, the city. The traveling aspect. And I feel like Silverstone, maybe it's just because I live in the UK now, I'm not experiencing England. I'm experiencing some random fucking bus, some random fucking train to the middle of nowhere. Whereas Melbourne, Vegas, I got to experience that kind of life outside of that. And Austria, even though I didn't get to experience kind of the Austrian touristy stuff, I still felt like the experience was a lot better. I take it Max is still having troubles with his car, not watching it long, so can't see. Yeah, he's down in 19th, not set a time, and come into the pits. Him and Albon both not setting times. That's very rough. Austria track is in such a cool place as well. Yeah, it's very nice. I'm not gonna lie. When I was there in real life, it looks okay. This is my opinion. Maybe people disagree. Monaco and Austria look better in real life. Sorry, look better on camera. When I arrived in Austria, it's beautiful. Don't get me wrong, but the mountain isn't like a mountain. It's like a big hill in real life. But on camera, it's like, holy fuck. I think the helicopter just does so much justice for Formula 1. Which is weird. But, yeah. And Monaco, I remember arriving and I was like, holy shit, this is small. They make Monaco look so big on camera, in my opinion. Hannah reckons they make it look small on camera. But, yeah. Fish! What's up, dude? Pontoon, what's up, best dude? Tin pot? Oh my god, guys. What's up with this tin stuff? Heard they can fix Max's car. Yeah, I do wonder if they're going to take a pen for this. I do wonder. What's happened so far except 2 rookies crash? 2 rookies crash? Rookies crash? Wait, you mean FP1? 2 rookies didn't crash in FP1. There was just Bam and then Albon went into him. Anyways, this session, Russell crashed. Albon hasn't come out of the pits. Verstappen's had engine problems. Zhou's had engine problems. Yeah, we just had a tire test. Wait, I've just realized it's 1.2 seconds between the entire field on this test tire. Now, look, it's very rare that we see all 20 drivers using the same tire and practice at the same time. But 1.2 seconds between all 17 drivers. Like, I don't think I've ever seen a stake that close to the pack before this season. Are they still testing these damn tires? Yeah, it must be the whole session then. It must be like a, look, we'll give you extra 30 minutes of practice so you get more practice. But you're going to have to use a tire that you're not going to use on Sunday. Well, on Saturday. Which is interesting to think about when you consider that at the moment, the biggest issue teams have, specifically a team like Mercedes and Ferrari and blah, 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 is the tires. One session it's good, one session it's bad. So, you know, you might make a setup for these tires and then FP3, it fucking sucks. Tires lose out. Everyone's on the test tire. Oh, wait. No, all right. Joe's on mediums now, so you are allowed to go on a different tire set. Wait, does my timing sheet just show the best lap time? Because if so... Wait, no, it shows the tire that they're on. So everyone's on the test tire than Joe. Interesting. They aren't using the same tire apparently. It's different ones, at least what Roos said on F1 TV. Really? That's interesting. That makes it even more crazy that they're all 1.7 seconds apart. 1.2 seconds apart. They probably had to keep them because of the red flag. Maybe a certain amount of lap times. This time, then maybe. I feel the rush, addicted to your touch. Yeah, I feel the rush. It's so good, it's so good. My neighbor loves me, I reckon. Albon's coming another weekend. Minimal prac on the back foot. Gonna be interesting, man, to see how it plays out for him. I love that song. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Troye Sivan's never been an artist that I've liked, even though he's Australian. But his latest album, it's very what's the word I can use here? it's very flamboyant. Is that the right word? But it's just good music, man. You know what I mean? If you listen to that song and go, oh, he's talking about guys, or like he's talking about this, it's like, bro, just enjoy the music, man. It's good music. Poor limbs will have no money. True, I forgot about how that's gonna cost them money, man. They've had that crash. Didn't they have another crash recently as well? Since Sergeant's retired, since Sergeant got dropped, they're still having problems with crashing. Unlucky though, but still. Yeah, we'll test tires but different compounds. Apparently Science was on like C4 whilst I was on C6. Oh, okay. Interesting. Again, 1.2 seconds apart is crazy then. I just not change into race tires so they get free tire use and testing. Yeah, true. Colapinto crashed too, right? Yeah, when did he? Oh, he crashed in quali. No, did he? Did he? Was it a practice? I remember he had that mistake in Monza quali, but I don't remember having a crash. Oh, back. Valtteri Bottas replay what you've done. This car's just jiggling everywhere. Verstappen in the mud this weekend. Yeah, Caprison. It's not looking good, bruv. It's not looking good. Medium tires for Lando. Practice Baku into wall. I can't remember that. Red Bull and Renault spec this week. I mean, to be fair, knowing that Checo is usually a little bit off the pace, he's in P6 right now, P9 right now, only 6/10 off. So Max should be like 2/10 off for Sainz. Excuse me. Can't believe it's midnight here. Stream is almost over. Noise complaints, no knocking today. To be fair, it's practice. But at the same time, I'm allowed to talk in my room. Genuine question. Give me your honest opinion. Because I'm just curious. This is not like... I mean, I just had my emails open on my second monitor accidentally. And it reminded me. A company reached out to me. An all-natural vape company. No nicotine. No bad stuff. It's just like... It's like a device that is like a vape. Apparently. All natural. That doesn't have any health negatives. It's just to help people quit vaping. They reached out to me. And they were like... Do you want to do a sponsorship? And it's like a legit company. Like, it's really cool. Like, the personal email. A lot of companies that reach out are like... Oh... It's like a fucking obviously written up thing. It's just a bunch of bullshit. Like, this is like a genuine, like, we want to work with you, blah, blah, blah. And I just responded saying, I don't vape. I don't care to vape. I don't care about quitting vaping because I don't vape. I mean, I tell people not to vape, but I don't, you know what I mean? Blah, blah, blah. But then I was like, am I silly for turning down a positive product sponsorship? Anyways, I'm not going to do it just because, like, it's not something I would feel comfortable talking about. Like, you know, it's one thing playing, like, a game on stream that you've never played before, or a product that, like, an everyday product or that you've never used before. But, like, something you've never used that doesn't really make sense. You don't really understand it. It wouldn't make sense to me. But I'm just curious what your guys' thoughts would be on that. Like, if I did, like, if you saw me for 3 months with a natural whatever the fuck it is logo on my stream and did like a couple social posts, what would you honestly think? Would you be like, oh, I don't care? Or would you be like, oh, that's weird? Or would you be like, oh, sponsorship? If the noise pen gets reverted and Max has a massive grid pen or DNF, that would be crazy. That's not going to happen though. I spoke about it at the start of the stream, but when you lodge an appeal, you need to have new evidence. Every time the FIA has had an appeal, if you don't supply new evidence, they turn it down. They don't change their mind. An appeal isn't for the stewards to change their mind. It's to re-review the situation with new evidence. And I don't know what new evidence they're going to supply, unless there's like a fucking hidden camera that shows something that we haven't seen or something. I don't know. So yeah, that's never 99.99% sure Lando's not going to have his appeal go through. Excuse me. Vape is bad in Australia. Nope. Really doesn't matter. Get your bag, king. Gonna give you a popcorn lung. Take the bag. Vape is good. Beginning of a story. How to make that money. Get your bag. Right. I don't think enough research has gone into vaping there enough for something to be a healthy thing to vape. Well, yeah. Well, all my understanding was it's a product that is like a vape, but it's not got bad stuff in it. Yeah, gonna be inhaling horse tranquilizer. Give it to Loot Lim out. Dude, I literally said you should do it. You've been vaping for 5 years. Anything that natural that should be in your lungs is oxygen, boss. You remember the name Jay Anarchy? Yes, I do. Is that you? You have bills to pay, so get that money. Yeah, but at the same time, like, this is probably a bad mindset to have. And actually, no, this is a good mindset to have. I was going to say, like, I don't do stuff. I'm a very business. Okay. I'm quite a business driven person. Like, I'm very like, all right, like, I'm going to do this because it benefits me. And I'm going to do, I'm going to talk to this person because this might lead to this. And like, I'm going to make sure I do this and follow up with this person. I'm going to, make sure I talk, or, I'm very like, I need to email this person and say thank you. And, I'm very like that. But when it comes to stuff like taking a sponsorship for the sake of money, like, I've turned down a few weirdo things before, and for me it's like, even if the product's legit, like I've had a face cream company reach out to me before. I use facial moisturizer. I use moisturizer on my face. I use L'Oreal Men Expert. I think skincare is fine for men. It's good for men to use. I think I use a face wash in the shower. I use a moisturizer when I get out. That's it. That's my skincare routine pretty much. So I had a moisturizer company, a men's moisturizer company, reach out and said they want to do a sponsorship. And I use moisturizer, and I was like, I could do this, but I don't use their product. And like, how would I integrate this into my content? Like if L'Oreal Men Expert reached out to me, 100%, I fucking use their products every day. Simple integration. Another moisturizer. I mean, I guess it's still moisturizer, but I was just like, how do I implement this in my content? It would feel very like unnatural. You know what I mean? And like, I don't know. I feel like that's how sponsors work in the end of the day. Like, you don't have to use a VPN to promote a VPN or whatever. But for me, it was just like, how do I do this without... I would rather miss out on some money than have to stress about, people are going to think this is weird. People are going to think he's desperate for money. You know what I mean? And again, maybe that's a bad mindset to have for some people. Some people might think that's a good mindset. I don't know, but that's just how I feel. Like, I just feel like I couldn't bring myself to be like, guys, this is my new moisturizer, blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? Skincare stream coming up. Anyways, guys, that wraps up Practice 2 for the Mexico City Grand Prix. Thank you all for tuning on in. If you're over on YouTube, we're going to stay live on Twitch for maybe like 10 more minutes, so feel free to tune on in, join us, and continuing the chat over there. Otherwise, I will be live tomorrow, tomorrow for Practice 3 and qualifying, so be sure to tune on in for that. But thank you, and see you guys later.